Hi guys! Most of you know that I'm really into space and all that, and it's my dream to be an astronaut someday and travel to the moon. But that's just a dream. But some astronauts really have travelled to the moon. The first were Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins. They were the 3 members of crew who went on a mission to the moon known as Apollo 11, the first attempt to put people on the surface of the moon. The 3 astronauts travelled on board a spaceship called Columbia, but when they were about 100 kilometres from the moon, Aldrin and Armstrong got into this. The Eagle, a small machine designed to land on the rocky surface. It wasn't easy, but they landed it. Then Neil Armstrong opened the door and the world watched as he climbed down the ladder and became the first man to step onto the moon. We all know what he said.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Soon, Aldrin joined him to explore, and they bounced along the moon's surface. I say bounced because there's so little gravity up there. Obviously, they weren't there for long. The moon has no atmosphere, so there's no air, and it's impossible to breathe. That's why astronauts wear spacesuits. These suits have an oxygen supply, but not a lot, and they didn't want to end up floating in space forever. So they gathered some rocks, got back in the Eagle, and started their long journey home. There were huge celebrations when they arrived back on Earth, and they're still heroes today. I think it's the most amazing story, and it's why I want to be an astronaut. And you know what? I can't stop thinking about it. I even dream about living there. You'll never believe it, but some people think it's possible. I know conditions are difficult and all that. I mean, there's no air or water supply. But maybe, just maybe. Oops, I need to stop thinking about space. But what about you? What do you think it would be like to live on the moon? Send me your ideas and I'll read the best ones out in my next vlog.